Let's give Sunday's daily puzzle on chess.com a shot. This one's called Major Attack, Minor Finesse. It is black to move. Give the video a pause and try it yourself if you feel like it. Okay, my first instinct is to maybe just try to sacrifice this. Yeah, I mean, that line looks pretty cool. So, like, I was just looking to see, like, if the king goes here, I have, or what was I looking at? Yeah, it doesn't quite work, but I was thinking initially, here, if the pawn doesn't take, I don't know what, like, if the pawn takes, my queen's getting in, which looks pretty scary. Yeah, that's, is it going to be mate? I don't know. Let's look at, I was looking at this first. So if king goes here, I can bring the rook to here, king here, queen here, king here, mate. So that's one line to consider. If here, pawn takes, queen here, king. See, this is different though. The king has two options there, and then I don't think if the king goes here, I can bring the queen down. I mean, there has to be mates here, 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 here. Oh, I can't do that. No, it's not. But I could go here, and the king would be forced here. But then, do I have a follow-up? I feel like I run out of checks there. Obviously, my knight is hanging right now. I really want to make this move happen. There's so many lines, though. So I think I figured out that this would be checkmate. Would this be? King could do so many things. Like, that can't be it, right? There's just too many. There's too many things. This check looks like moderately. I mean, my knight just gets taken. Is there? All right, I'm not seeing this. I'm gonna go for this. It seems like there's way too many lines for it to work, but it feels like it saves my knight and feels like it probably opens things up. So it looks like the most interesting move to me. So I'm gonna go for it. Okay, so pawn takes. I was calculating here, and then the king could go here or here. And I kind of feel like that must be the move. But I wasn't really seeing how it worked after that. So if I go here, king goes there, queen here, just feels like the most natural move to me. And then here, I just feel like I'm running out of stuff. Here, 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 here. The queen is on this square right now. Yeah, I just don't even have a check there. I mean, it must be this, right? Like, what else could this? That's the only like reasonable follow-up, in my opinion. I could certainly be missing something, but this? My knight just gets taken. It's got to be this. Okay, so I was wrong. Well, I mean, is it this? What else could possibly be happening here? Are you telling me I'm not going to use this battery? Like, this knight doesn't really seem like it's participating. There's like scary stuff happening here too, so it feels like I have to be giving checks. Was my main reasoning for the other. I mean, it can't be that, right? What? How is that helpful in the slightest? Just drawing the rook up is good for some reason. Now, I mean, now I must do this, right? It's just like better to not have my knight. So for some reason, having the rook on this square is improving things. Oh, is it because my knight was in the way here? Is it just this now? Huh. So my knight was in the way, so I just had to sacrifice it with a check. That's what happened? Alright, so wild one, for sure. Let's run this back. Yeah, so this was a wild one. Start with a rook sacrifice, which looked like a good move, but I couldn't really figure out why. There's a ton of different lines here. There's an absolutely absurd amount of things to calculate. The king can do 3 different things, or the pawn could take. Even pawn takes leads to a bunch of different lines. I just assumed that this had to be the move, but it wasn't. So this is the first move. Pawn takes, and now what's crazy is you just fully sacrifice your knight. And it's just so you get your knight out of the way here, so you can bring your queen in, and your rook and your queen can checkmate on the third rank there. So you just do this, give a check. Even here, there's a ton of different lines to calculate, but the idea is just that your queen and your rook are getting in no matter what. So it doesn't even really matter. I guess there aren't that many lines, because no matter what takes, you're getting in with your queen here. And now the king is pretty trapped, so you just hop over here, bring the rook, and this is checkmate. Wild puzzle. Really tough one to calculate on a Sunday, as always, but that's the Puzz, dude. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.